Okay, so as we saw in our last episode, our fields have regrown the weeds, even though we had weeds on the field just before we planted. So obviously it does not take that into consideration, as the field already having had weeds on it. So we only are going to get rid of these weeds. At the same time, I have made a decision. So what we are going to do, we are going to borrow the money so we can buy the field with a large cow shed on it, and that way we can progress, and then we'll pay the loan as we go along doing different jobs. We'll start paying the loan off. So let's get into the finance side of things and borrow money. So we're gonna have ourselves some, I wish you could just do it a lot quicker, not having to sit here click at $5,000 at a time. That's ridiculous. We'll be here for a little while. So we need obviously to borrow a bit more money than just norm. Oh, what did I do? What did I do? Go back to money. Yeah, we need to borrow a little bit more than what we need to obviously buy the field, because we will need to get some grass equipment. I'm not quite sure what. Okay, that's the maximum we can borrow. So we've just reached our maximum. So let's have a look. How much is this block of land here that we want to buy again? 1.7. So there we are. Just about broke. So we're going to need another 800,000 if we wanted to buy those kind of lands. Wow, why is this land so expensive? 1.7 million almost. That's almost that type of price. Okay, so let's get rid of it. See, what do we have here? So we have the cow pasture, farm silo, water trigger. So we finally have a water trigger and farm silo and a gas station. Actually, why don't we go for a little bit of a visit? Let this guy do his work. So this is what we just bought. So we have a farm silo over here. We have some sheds where we can keep some of our machinery. We have a silo. I think this is to do with grass, not... is this open or not? Okay, doesn't look like it. Actually, why don't I do this so we can actually see if it does open or not? Okay, so it does. Beautiful. And this is the reason why I bought this, for this very nice looking cow shed. So this, we don't really have a lot of money. Do we want to buy any cows? I don't even know how much money we got left. Let's just say we buy, but we have 2 cows. Ah, well, why not? At least we get to see some cows in our shed or something. Where are they? Right, don't get stuck on everything. Where our 2 cows go? There they are. So let's get the water going at least. Okay, so let's put that over there. Is this enough? We'll put it closer, hey? That's fine. And get you going over there. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yes, that's good enough. Okay. So let's give them a bit of water. So they got grass on the field and they've got water. How much money have we got? Wow, we got a lot more than that, so we can afford to buy a few more cows. And I know you're thinking, we do need a mower, we do need a few little things, but yeah, it's gonna be interesting. So let's get, okay, we got that. Let's get a couple more. Okay, and this way we can I get rid of all these, and this way we can start making some money out of the cows. I'll go and fill up the water trough again. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get rid of, there's something that I don't really like, and that is that weed that's sitting right there next to my water thing. I'm gonna make this a lot smaller, obviously. Pick a terrain, doesn't really matter what. Okay, beautiful, done. That way I don't really have that grass, that weed straight there. Alright, so we own all of these fields now. So we're going to look at bringing some of our equipment down, or maybe even selling some of our equipment and buying some cheaper equipment for over there. But we do have some really where is it, small tractors. We have some cheap tractors that we can use, like these type of tractors, but I thought I had cheaper ones. There you are, we got this one over here. How many horsepower? 70 horsepower. Without beacon. With beacon. This is a Romanian design tractor, so even cheaper one, 45 horsepower. Wow, you can really tell this is old. And we do need to get a mower. So what do we have? Well, we do have these ones. Yeah, we do have some options, so that's not a problem. I even thought that I had. There you are, even that's an option. I don't think this is just for tidying up. But I do have some other mowers that I haven't enabled, so we do have a little bit. So we do have enough tractors. That's not a problem with tractors. We're not really going to struggle with tractors. It's just a matter of getting ourselves a mower. We do have the windrowers and the balers and all that, which we're going to bring to our farm over here. But anyway, so, oh, that's not what I should have done. So this guy's taking care of the weeds on our field. So more than ever, it is now important, obviously, that we get ourselves into a position. Oh, there you are. So the weeds are gone. So it's more important than ever that we get ourselves into a position to, you know, do crops and sell them real quick, so we can start growing our dairy empire. That sounds fun, doesn't it? And that's what we're going to try and do. So we're going to try and be out here just on this side of the world and then get a few more fields. I did say I was going to sell this, and I might still end up doing it, but I kind of like the way I ended up doing it, so I may just do this part of the world is all the machinery to do with crops, and I'm gonna move everything down there to do with grass and all that sort of stuff. So I'll let this guy do his work, and I'll come back just as we're about to have all these 2 fields fully weeded. All right, so weeding done, money spent on the field. Well, not quite done, but it's almost done. Just got this little bit over here to do. Money spent on the new farm, some cows. I'm going to need to find myself some grass equipment, obviously, so start mowing those fields that we have and putting ourselves in a position to be able to feed the cows. And then when we sell this crop, we're going to buy a humongous amount of cows. That's going to be what we're going to use some of the money that we're going to make off this field. Okay. All right, all done. So time to put this back into our shed. And then we're gonna start transporting some of our equipment that is grass related to our new home for it. Okay. I'm just gonna leave it here for now. Let's put it on the side here. And that way I can start to transport our windrower and that kind of stuff. Okay. So there we are. Let's get this guy going with the baler. Oh, I always forget about the brakes on this tractor. Let's see how it is inside. Oh, we are white right in your face, which is fine. Okay, get him going over here. Okay, we don't need that. We don't really have any. No, we don't need that. No, we don't need that. So, is going with our bales over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably... I think I've got some John Deere tractors that are nice and cheap, but I haven't enabled them. So I think what I'm going to do is log out, go back, enable them, and then... even though I tried my best, I will try my best not to have John Deere tractors on the map, purely because I use John Deere so much on my other games, other Let's Plays that I do. Alright, I'll see you at the farm. Took a wrong turn to my map, so we're back here to my map, to my new field. So I turned traffic off because we both we know how sometimes these machines on fault me can get stuck on traffic. So we're back to going in the right direction now, I believe. Oh, come on, buddy. Oh, come on. So this is where our fields are. Yep. So we're definitely on the right direction now, and there's our flagpole at the beginning of our farm over here. So we are going to go in. Get rid of the indicator. So welcome to our new farm. We got a massive silo over there. So we're gonna... Oh, there you are. I was gonna say, where are we gonna put this? But we're gonna put them right here. Stay there. Oh, Okay, let's not do that. Let's get in there nice and neat, eh? Let's have a quick look at our farm. So we do have a massive silo over here. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that so we have a nicer, cleaner screen. We have a massive silo over here. Okay, so we do have a dryer as well. A bit of a... Okay, augers, but obviously they're not usable. I think this is where the water fill is. Is this? I think this is just like your storage. Normally I've seen the 10th generation farmer, they store their feed for the cows in here, which will probably what we end up using them for. Two silo bunkers. Is this... can I use this or not? No, it's just decoration. Alright, this looks like... no. This looks like calves. I don't know if it'd be used like that, but it looks like where you would put your calves. Okay. And we're back to here, which is, I believe, our silage. Workshop in here, which is fantastic. Yep, so we do have a workshop over here which we can work on our vehicles, which, as you probably noticed, they do need a bit of servicing. Lights, beautiful. We got lights in here. Okay, and our cow pastures. Okay, so we have a little bit of everything. Milk over here. Is it on this other side that we go? Or this cannot be moved, is it? No, of course you can. Let's fast forward this a little bit. Okay, a bit too much. Okay, where would I want to put this? You know what? Why don't I just put it right there? But more in the wall type of thing. Maybe I shouldn't put it right in the wall. The last thing I want to do is have an issue with it. Yes. This is the way we... Okay. Milk, we got 0 because we don't have any feed. And it gives us a price. Capacity 800,000, which is fantastic. Alright, so this is a bit of a tour of our map, of our new farm. I'm still sort of debating what to do with this. Should I just sell... I'll get $1 million for all of this. So if I sell and move south, you know, I could buy all of these fields. But is anything in here that has crops in it? Let's have a look. Do we have anything nearby? Yeah, these fields have crops. Not that it's big of a deal because I can, you know, I can create fields. So that's not... let's have a look. How big is this field up ahead here? Let me know what you think. Should I sell at the top there on the north side and just move down here? We do have... there's another section of the farm which is right here, which is water trigger, gas. How much is that? 700,000. Okay, so let's put that there and visit it. Oh, go away. Okay, so this, I think we've been here before. This is an awesome map, and it would be an awesome map for multiplayer type of thing. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys a headache with this. Alright, we will make a decision on what we're gonna do up north as well. I would be very keen on hearing what you think about all that. So there's a garbage, there's a I suppose where you could keep your combine and all of those things. There's a house over here. Do we have the sleeping trigger over here? Nope. Okay. Alright. Let's get all settled in and then we'll see what happens. Alright, so we've listed my favorite mower. It is probably the quickest one that we have to actually get these fields cut and get some grass going, and then get our, I believe we have that silage over there, the silo over there in our new yard, and we can put some grass in there and get some silage going, I believe. We will quickly find out if we do or if we don't. So yeah, I am going to get a real mower, if that makes sense. But for now, this will do, and this would be a way where we can actually clean up our around our area as well. As most of you know that are watching my video, this is one of my favorite equipment, if I could say, in the game. I realize that it's not realistic as far as mowing is concerned, and I realize that it could very easily be said, oh well, that's not really a real mower, and so on and so on. But the fact that it does a very, very good job, and the fact that I can tidy things up around fairly easily, I like this. I don't own part of my own yard. That's interesting. So plus it has a very large capacity. Not that that matters, because at the end of the day I could easily go on any equipment that we own and increase the capacity to whatever I really want, type of thing. But that's not the point, and it was never ever about that. It is just the quickest way to get grass and get ourselves into a position. Wow, this is kind of ridiculously fast. Slow down. Now I just realized that we're not really gonna need all of this area to be grass. I don't think we'll get to that point where we're gonna need so much grass that we're gonna need both of these fields to be grass. So what I'm going to do, obviously, is I will be turning one of these fields at least into arable. I haven't made up my mind which one yet. Which, if we're going to do that, then we're most likely going to end up moving all our fields down here, because otherwise it's going to be too hard to drive up and down looking for you know, to harvest fields and so on. So if we're going to do that, we're going to sort of sell everything that we own up there and bring everything down here and bring all our equipment down here, and yeah, start and have everything just where we are right now. So I will continue to do this and get some grass going, and then I will try out that silo. I should have probably tried that out before I got to the point of, you know, getting all this grass mowed, but we will find out. If we collect all this grass and can't put the grass in that silo, which I think it's a silo, then we're gonna have a bit of fun there, aren't we? Okay, anybody know what this silo is for? Feel free to let me know. I'm trying to think on how I can test it. I'll feed this to the animal since I already have it. I'm going to save the game and try something. See if I could turn all this grass into silage over here. See what happens when I try and... I could probably empty all the grass into here, right? Nope, doesn't take grass. That's fine. That is not that big of a deal. So, let's see what happens over here, even though I don't control. Let's kind of go there. Just slowly try and tip it in. Go a bit more and then stop it and then start again. Okay. Alright, so let's stop it there. And the reason that I'm doing that is obvious, I think, because I don't really want... okay, you see what I'm talking about, right? I don't really want the grass to be going all the way outside. So we'll let him do another line straight there, and then we'll do the same with another line straight there, and so on. After all, there's a humongous amount of grass that we have here on in this particular small tool. Control A, go and stop. And now we're gonna have to find a tractor that we could use to then come in flatten. I was gonna say, what is it called? A compact. Okay, let's not go over the top. What is the capacity of this? So we're only at 6%, so we could probably fit the whole lot into just this sideline by the sounds of it. And that's alright. Doesn't seem, this seems to be doing an okay job in compacting. I can get weights for the front and the back to make it heavier. So let's try and stick one right there and let him do his job there. Then we'll come with one straight over the top. Oh, don't push me that way. It's pushing me to the wrong side. It's kind of pushing me in the wrong direction. But I kind of want to try and keep it the same level as much as I possibly can. Did a good job up to here. Why are you all of a sudden becoming so fussy? Okay, so let's try from here. So the actually emptying of the grass is pushing me forward, which is not bad, I suppose. It kind of keeps it more realistic. Well, realistic, that sounds a bit of an unrealistic statement. It kind of helps me kind of go along, if that kind of makes sense. So let's see if I could do this. Okay, then fall in there. Now I tell you, I normally don't do this kind of silage at all because it is too much work. But since I've cut the grass, it would be pointless because the value wouldn't be there for me to sell it. So you wouldn't really get your money out of selling this grass, just getting rid of it in the sales point, but you get about $100 per a liter of grass. So this is why I'm going down this avenue, more to try and recoup some of the money that we're making, and also we're going to need the silage, obviously. One thing is good, that the capacity of this silo is massive. So alright, so we're just about to have all this filled, compacted to 100%. Doing it this way was by far the best outcome that I've had in a few times that I've done silage. I mean, have a look how smooth it is. Normally it's lumpy all over the place. So okay, we're at 100%. I'll get out this way because I don't want to sort of go overboard over there. Alright, so we'll cover this. Have we got anything? No. Beautiful. Everything is okay. A little bit over here, a little bit over here. Okay, so the coverage doesn't really cover the whole lot, but that's fine. So we got ourselves, what did we have? 800 and some thousand liters. Okay, it doesn't tell anymore. 800. So you lose almost 100,000 liters of. Actually, you do lose 100,000 liters of grass, compacting it to silage. But such is life. What can you do? All right, I think we will leave it here. We've managed to move across. I'm not 100% sure what this is for. If you have any idea what this silo is for, feel free to write it down in the comments. All right, thank you very much for watching. You be kind to each other, and yeah, like always, please like and subscribe, and have a wonderful day. God bless you wherever you are. See you later. Bye bye.